How do I know if somebody is the one?
You just know.
You just know. Tips for a healthy relationship. I think we're qualified to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
It wouldn't be my video without sex questions.
Let's go. Oh, this is the last body you're gonna see until you die. Should we interact with other people?
I don't want to see my boyfriend seeing another girl's naked.
Yeah, we talk tomorrow.
No, I will stay up all night
biggest
if we
red
have.
flag.
Hello, xin chào mọi người. Hôm nay mình sẽ trả lời những câu hỏi liên quan đến tình cảm mà các bạn đã hỏi mình, và mình có một vị khách mời rất là đặc biệt. Okay, Felix coming in. I'm going to put some special effects here.
Of course, you have to.
Okay, now let's get straight into the questions. It's been 2 years since the last time you were on my channel. That's
really
crazy. It's been 2 years.
Okay.
Last time was also in January, and now we're at the end of January.
Okay, that's crazy. That's funny,
Yeah,
actually.
that's
That's
funny.
cool somehow.
Yeah. Okay, so first question. Do you believe in love at first sight?
It has to be, yes.
Why?
There's like
because
this-
I don't.
No. Because do you have like this split second in your brain where you can decide if you like someone or not? But of course, that's just like attraction. That's not love.
Yeah, I think love is a very strong word, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to
like, I
develop
believe
it.
in love at first connection, but not first sight. Like, you cannot just see somebody and say, oh, she or he's beautiful, I love her.
The first thing you have is a crush, right? But a crush is not love.
No.
But you can have like a crush
A
at
crush
first,
on someone
at first sight.
just based on their look.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, but love, I wouldn't say so. I believe in love at first
love is like
connection.
you have to really know someone.
In order to be head over heels in
Yeah.
love with someone,
Yeah, you have to have
you
like,
gotta at least talk.
of
Else
course,
it's
yeah,
kind of creepy,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, so
Bam, bop.
does look matter in a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
as
mean-
much as I want to say no, yes.
Imagine you have like the perfect partner, but you don't find him attractive at all. Maybe your sex drive is different then.
Yeah.
Maybe the way you interact with that person is a bit different. Imagine like this movie scene where someone is like sitting there and the partner walks in and you think like, oh, he's looking or she's looking good. If you don't have that and you're only getting uglier with time,
Yeah,
it's like not looking good.
like your personality gotta be something.
It's not like the main part, definitely. I'd say it's like
Yeah, I feel like it's short term.
60 or 70% is like
That's
character.
a lot. I know. Okay,
And
makes sense.
30 or 40% is looks.
Long term is like personality and like compatibility.
Yeah, definitely.
If you have those two, maybe you can like get over the fact that your partner doesn't look so good.
There's looks where just like the face structure, like how handsome you are.
Yeah.
But then there's also like your body, like if you go to the gym or if you just like take care
That's
of yourself.
right, yeah,
That's like
that's right,
also
that's
a big
right.
percentage. You can like look ugly,
Yeah.
but have like a clean and fit body.
But I feel like look can diminish over the time.
Yeah.
But what
No,
stays
definitely.
like how.
Not can, it will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
if you're ugly and then you diminish like uglier, you need something to like hold that back.
No,
Maybe
there-
it can
There's like a point.
make up for the look.
The ugly ones are most the most funny people, right?
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Exhibit A. I am 20 years old and never had a boyfriend. I feel like I'm behind compared to my peers. Any advice?
It's like the Pandora's box somehow.
Yeah.
You think of a whole relationship and having your first time, maybe it's like this, oh, I need to have it, and then you feel like left out. But once you have it, you're just like, ah, okay, that's that. I condensed the whole answer I have in my head to one sentence, just like focus on yourself, live your best life, and if there's someone that fits in there, then that's your
Yeah.
That's like a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
partner.
yeah.
And not like this, oh, I need to find someone. Okay, how can you be not lonely without having like a boy or a girlfriend?
It's like depends like how you see it. Like you can be alone, good on yourself,
Yeah.
and you feel lonely. Like alone and lonely are like two different concepts.
That's the
And I
point.
feel like everyone has their own pace, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes slow and steady actually win the race. But it's not like a competition. Like it's not like, oh, your friend has let's say, a boyfriend at the age of like 19, then you should also have a boyfriend.
No,
It's not like that. Like, what if their relationship is toxic?
You can have like a good, like a okay relationship, and you still learn something.
Yeah.
That's another point. You need to learn out of relationships.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can have like the perfect relationship at the first time, I think.
No.
Or you are like super wise. You can get like all the like inputs from your friend, what you have to look for and stuff, but
Yeah.
the main thing is you have to know yourself. And if you know what you want, kind of just get by like testing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
Error and trial.
Yeah, it's always like that.
That's very smart. I like that. Okay. I'm very easily attached to a person and got my heart broken so many times. How can I fix or at least improve that?
Easy. It's just like sit down, be honest with yourself, think of what do you want in your life?
Yeah.
What do you like to do? How do you want to shape your life? You need support. And that's like a very like toxic trait in some point.
Yeah, like you have to find like a root of the problem, you know? It might be like you're insecure.
Yeah.
Or like you think that your happiness depends on someone else.
Yes.
Or you cannot be alone. You need someone else all the time. Try to like find the roots of that problem and maybe work from there, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like you fantasize about the person too much.
Yeah.
It's not that person. Like maybe he or she's just like a very normal person, but in your head, like he or she's like so amazing. So you're like attached to that image of them that you have in your head.
Yeah, and I think if you imagine someone, you think of traits that would be good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I want some, I don't know, a strong person
Yeah.
because I'm weak or something. Or I
Yeah.
need like a rich person because
Yeah,
I'm
right.
poor. The points you have to tackle. If you need someone who's like mentally strong, you should get more mentally strong maybe.
That's
So-
right, yeah. Should I use dating apps to look for love? My friends who use Tinder told me that there are many unserious people on there, mostly looking for sex or one-night stands.
So you have like a lot of bots. You will get kind of misery if you don't get matches. Then you think like, oh, I'm such a loser, but it's just like, it's an app designed for like the first, like this, which we talked about, like what you can see in the first 0.1 seconds. Do you like it or not? Okay, you have maybe someone who openly told you she likes your looks, but then what? Then it's like, you still don't know shit about that person. You need to be in person with someone.
Yeah.
And if you have like a vibe or something like that, if you see that it clicks, maybe both know that they are not meant for each other. Like there are different reasons, but they still like each other's company and looks, then there's like a window open for just having fun.
I think you can find like interesting people, genuine
For sure,
people.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. You just have to be so clear, so upfront with your intention,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
Like if you are looking for a lover, say that. Just be mindful of
yeah.
whatever you want to do. For example, first date, let's say, you don't meet up in his or her
Nah.
house.
Go-
Meet in
go-
a public space.
Go to a coffee
Yeah.
place. or
Do
something.
not transfer money if they ask you to, because I have a friend who got scammed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. She got scammed so hard from Tinder.
Find a spot where you like to be. If it's just, I don't know, it's just like the gym or at a coffee place or in a restaurant or in a club or something
That's
like that.
the next question.
Then just go there and find people there, because then we have immediately like a one connection. You both have like liking coffee, liking working out or anything like
Yeah,
that.
because the next question is how to meet somebody organically.
The best thing is if you have this one common thing immediately. Like, oh, you also like coffee.
Yeah, that's
Why
true,
and
that's
how
true.
and what coffee and
Yeah, if you want to meet somebody organically, you can go to like a friend's gathering or like a birthday party. You may find love there. Like
For
mutual
sure.
friends, you
For
know,
sure.
or maybe ask your friend to set you up with her or his friends.
But
That's a little bit awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you really want to find love, like,
yeah,
That
but the
is one
thing
option.
If you want to ruin a friendship for
right,
relationship,
right. True, that can be hard.
So
because what if your friends are not together anymore? And
yeah.
like, there's like.
And that's like the problem if you have like, is it someone in your class or at your where you work or from your friends and stuff. So maybe it's just better to just go out there and find someone that's out of your group.
What are the red flags a person can have just so I can be cautious when stepping into a relationship? Follows a lot of girls and guys on social media. Always a red flag for me. Always.
What if a guy has just that, but imagine he's like pretty alright, or like he's like very.
It depends.
Genuine.
I have to look into his following.
Oh, it's so difficult. I mean, of course, everybody has red flags. For me, it's, for example, just like how nice you are. You go buy something at a grocery store, and how the way you interact with the one at the register. They're just like, yeah, bye. I was like, yeah, have a good day and stuff. Like, it's like these little things, because I like people who are nice.
Yeah, how nice you are, not just to the person you're trying to impress, but like to service people. Yeah. Like the waiter, for example.
And like this is like red flags looking wise. I mean character wise, but there's also like from the looks. If you just
ugly.
If you can't stand big eyebrows, small eyebrows, like this kind of lips or face shape, size. If she or he is too tall or too small.
I've had people who are so obsessive and possessive over me.
Jealousy is mostly just a point of not enough trust.
Yeah. Right? Or they feel insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
You know.
Because if you have like 100% of trust, you can send your girl out to anything, or the other way around, because there's trust there.
Yeah.
So
that's right. Yeah. I'm happy about it. He or she talk shit about all of their exes. Like, you know what I mean? Like if it's like 1 or 2 exes and you talk shit about them, it's fine. But if you have like more than 2 exes and you talk shit about all of them, maybe, just maybe, you are the problem.
Yes.
Let that sink in. How to impress your crush?
We have like 2 options. Either don't impress, just be yourself. If you want to impress, it's like a bit slippery, because then you can like be extra gentleman-like or extra nice. And then what? You are in a relationship.
Your true face.
And then it's like 3 months later, your pink glasses are off, and it's like, oh, you're not that kind, and you're not that like forward and stuff. Impression, which is always good, is just like
dress up a little bit.
Dress up a bit, be clean, smell good.
Smell good. Smells are really important.
There are some things which is not as important if you are then in a relationship. It's like you don't need to be like super dressed up every time. It's just like, okay, you can be a bit chill there. Again, character traits should be pretty straight, like pretty honest with yourself.
And I think you should talk about your passion. You know what I mean? I always think people with passion, if you have one, I always think those are like the hottest.
Red flag if you don't have a passion.
No, you can still on the way to find your passion. Red flag is when you don't care. Like you don't care about finding your passion.
That's right.
If you don't have one and you're on the way to find one, that's great.
Yeah. But if you're just like this, I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
I'm
just
doing
this
big
one
red flag.
thing that's just like
you don't even try.
Yeah.
That's a big red flag. Yeah. And I feel like always listen to what your crush has to say. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like 100%. Be a good listener.
Yeah.
And give genuine feedback, compliments.
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
Always.
What should I do if I'm being ghosted? I'm so upset about this right now. Nothing.
Yes, again, why you should
move on.
I mean, yeah, that's the point. If someone ghosts you, if you thought like you care about the person, it's just like, of course, it's just a punch in your face at some point. But the sooner you know he or she is not it, the better. So you don't waste any more time. He or she cannot text you, hey, that's not cool or anything. Just ghosts you, and it's just like, okay, just get rid of it. I do not respect people who ghost. Yeah. Give me a fucking reason. Yeah. If you don't want me, give me a reason. Like even more, if you can tell it in my face. Yeah, yeah. Then it's like... You can text, like it's so easy. Just send a text like, I don't think this working out, you know what I mean? Yeah. You cannot let your mood decided by a person who don't care about you. You know what I mean? Your self-respect gotta be higher than your feelings. I don't care. Like, do not post stories like, oh my God, I'm so sad. Or like post story to like gain their attention because they don't care. How do I know if somebody is the one? You just know. You just know. You just know. It's just like, If you think about a person, if you wake up thinking about it, if it's the first thought and the last thought when you're going to sleep and stuff, if you want to share time with the person.
Yeah, and if you can act yourself in front of the person.
Definitely.
You can do disgusting shit.
Definitely.
Not so disgusting, like you can fart around the person.
Yeah, you can. You should be.
You can, yeah. That's when you know you're with the right person, because he don't judge you. Or she doesn't judge you.
Yeah.
Or when you can tell the person your insecurity, your trauma, and feel safe about it.
Yeah.
Or one thing I really think stuck with me is when you want a child to be like your partner, to have the traits of your partner. Then that's the one.
True. There's always like this, nobody's perfect.
That's also the point, like you accept their flaws.
Yeah.
Like you love their flaws, like not love, but like you accept.
Yeah.
Then I think that you find the one.
You have your life and they have her life, and if both are just complementary to each other's life, you even help me push onward to this goal I have or something like that. And if it's like not just like one-sided, but for both of them, then you are very lucky. You are a very good relationship.
Yeah.
Your partner wants to be good at something, and you know, for example, you have to train today. But he's like, oh, I don't want. Then push him that he goes. Know what's important for your partner, and then be active with it.
Tips for a healthy relationship. I think we're qualified to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Understand and like accept each other as they are.
Let's make a situation where it could be difficult.
Okay, like what?
If you're just finding out about something you really don't like.
Oof. I think you need to be patient and try to like get to the root of the problem. Like talk to the person, be open, and can communicate.
Yeah, and also maybe wait.
Not like blow a fuse.
Yeah, wait your initial emotional part. Like wait until that it's over, because if you are frustrated or like angry or whatever, maybe you are a bit colored in your thoughts. You can openly say, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but I like that. Okay, now, can you still live like that? Is it okay? Can you accept it?
And you never like argue before going to sleep. No. Like you can argue before going to sleep, but solve the problem before you go to sleep.
Yeah, we talk tomorrow. Boop.
No, I will stay up all night.
Biggest
if we
red
have,
flag.
Yeah, if we
that's
have problems.
not okay. Like, okay, I need to think about it. Bye.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you can, but don't
do that.
If you have an argument you can solve today.
Yeah.
Don't waste 3 days of just having like a foggy mind about that.
Sometimes they just forget about it and it becomes unsolved, and like it just becomes like this unsolved problem throughout the relationship.
But everybody has like still this thing in their head. It's like there was this one thing.
Yeah. Even I think we do have that, you know, but we're working on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to push each other forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you cannot improve with your partner, like what are you doing? Like you're going backwards, you know?
There's another big point. Don't see your partner as a project. I know how to bend you and stretch you and make you the thing I want you to be. No. Even if you think the traits you have in your head are the right ones for you, you have to communicate about that, because maybe you think like, oh, I want my girlfriend to be, let's make it like a very traditional point, like more housewifey. But she says she doesn't want, or the other way around, you want your man to be like, I'm staying home and you bring in the money. And he's like, hell nah. Yeah.
No, you have to compromise in a healthy way. Though. Yeah. Not like fighting each other, so one has to sacrifice, like the other one gets
just like, okay, how about you make this, share it.
Yeah.
I'm cooking today, you clean up, for example. Then it's just like, everybody gets like a point of discipline for the relationship.
A healthy relationship has its ups and downs, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to be as in honeymoon phase, for example. Like you guys are obsessed with each other. It's not going to be like that. So you have to accept the fact that there is going to be arguments. There is going to be things that you cannot compromise on right then and there, but like work through that together.
Yes.
What's something you used to believe about relationship that no longer do?
A lot. You learn how to communicate. I think that's a big point, because everybody is kind of speaking their own language. Just figure out how they talk. Like, what do you mean when you say that?
Mine would be that I think you have to share a lot of things in common to make it a good relationship. Like you have to have the same hobbies, you have to have the same passions. It's not like that. Oh, if you want to be in a relationship with me, like a good relationship, then you also have a passion for, let's say, social media or like marketing, but that's not the case.
Or this type of music, or this
kind me and my boyfriend, we don't have the same passion, but we are together. It works.
You're just yourself.
Yeah.
You are your experiences and thoughts and like the people you are around with. Every taste you have is so unique to you.
Yeah.
I think it's almost impossible to find someone who's at any point so like
every box of yours.
Every not that's impossible, but even just one like exactly the same. Maybe rough.
But you can learn about
that's definitely. Like if you are open and if you're not like, no, I don't care about this and stuff. That's also a bad point. Again, like be open and go for new things.
Yeah. A misconception I also have is you always have to be together. No, because I want like personal space.
Yeah, now you will explode.
It wouldn't be my video without sex questions.
Let's go.
So, I really love my partner, but the sex is very bad. What should I do?
Talk.
Communicate, opens up.
It's just the same thing as always. If you have a problem, just talk about it. Let's make like a very weird point maybe. Yeah, like feet. And others are hell no. You're like showing a side of you where you're maybe a bit vulnerable. And the other one's like no, and stabbing you with a knife, and it's like that can be bad.
You know it's a good relationship when you're not scared to talk about a problem to your partner. Talk to a sex therapist if you cannot solve it.
The weird thing about sex is like everybody thinks of that's just a thing that just happens. Maybe at the beginning it's just like
needs practice.
We just do it, but there's some point where just like we did all that, like the normal stuff. Like, is it good like that? Do you want to try something else? You don't like anything about how it's going and stuff?
It's not everything. You can work on it.
Yeah.
If anything,
but it's an important side still.
It is very important, Thoughts on open relationships?
Difficult?
Personally, no.
I don't think so either. If you are fully honest and if you want to try it, if both can accept it and if it's okay, you get to know your perfect partner in your 20s. Or this is the last body you're gonna see until you die. Maybe a scary thought for some people. Maybe there should be at some point a relation, like a topic of should we try something, or like should we interact with other people in any of that way. But
maybe it helps with the sex life as well, because you know some couples try open relationship to improve their sex life.
Thing of that is just like you are scared of losing your partner to someone who is better.
Right. I cannot stomach the thought of it, to be honest. Good thing we do not have that problem. But I don't want to see my boyfriend see another girl's naked, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that you can be that open and that like centered with yourself that you can accept it, and that is okay. But I think in 99% of those people, there's just something wrong and it's just an escape.
The first time I came to Germany, somebody asked me, like, do you want to be in my relationship? Like, you're my side chick, like side girlfriend. I have a main girlfriend. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And he started to be like, no, it's like, you know, it's like a family. You love your sister. You can also love your mom. You can also love your dad. Like the same thing. Like I can love this girlfriend of mine. I can love you.
I mean, yeah, fair, maybe, but
no.
but it's weird. If you want to
do it, but with consent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't cheat.
No.
How to get over a breakup?
Feel it out.
Don't suppress your feelings.
Yeah, time heals all wounds, so you just have to wait it out. Then it will get better at some point.
Yeah.
But don't lose yourself into another person then as a distraction.
Don't make somebody a rebound.
No. I'd say distractions like go watch a movie, watch videos, go on YouTube, just get time by.
Yeah, work on yourself.
Definitely.
At the same time, do not try to beat yourself up if you cannot be happy, you know. Nobody's happy after a breakup.
No.
Like, process your emotions.
And even if you are, then thank God it's over.
Yeah.
Because you were in a very bad place if you feel like there's weight off your shoulders after a relationship.
Yeah. Do not send them like, I don't know,
hate speech.
paragraphs of like your emotion. No, you can write it down. Maybe writing it down is a good thing. you know?
Oh, then I have like a topic for that. How do you think about still having communication after you break up?
Oh, that's a good one. I think it's normal if you are emotionally over.
Yes.
You're both in a very good place.
Yes, because I would say there's just always that one person doesn't want it, and this person then breaks up, and the other person's still like invested. If you are the one still wanting a relationship, then no communication. You get rid of that person as much as you can. From the other side, if you are over it and you see your partner is still invested, also do them a favor and cut everything off.
It's something that you can control. Like, it's not something that, oh, I cannot thinking about. No, you can continue thinking about the person, but your action, you gotta stop, like, stalking
your
ex,
mind will
example.
stay there for a long time after, probably.
And there are so many people out there, like, he's not or she's not going to be the one. Life gives you a breakup for a reason, so that you can find the one. Should I go back to my ex? I know he was not good for me, but I can't stop thinking about him, even though it's been 4 months since we broke up. Do you take the trash back in when you took it out? No.
Also, 4 months is not that long. Wait, just chill.
Yeah, some people,
maybe,
you know,
for some people it needs
takes
like
1
years.
a year or like more to process.
If it's the hard one, then that takes time.
Yeah, again, your self-respect gotta be higher than your feeling. You're not going to beat yourself up over somebody who treats you like shit. You know what I mean? Like, especially you specify here, like, he's not good for you. There are a lot of people on this earth. Make it a lesson you don't have to learn again. All of my partners so far are toxic, and because of that, I start losing hope in relationship. What should I do?
Find out more what you really want and who you really are. Be more honest, and I think then you filter out the wrong ones more easily. Like,
you clearly did not learn from the last one that you were in. Or you're just like so unlucky because this one brings like a lot of toxicity. But maybe it could be you. Like, maybe you are the problem.
Maybe.
Or maybe you both are the problem. Take a break from dating and like figure out yourself. Take time for yourself.
Definitely.
Because if all of your partners were toxic, like, take time for yourself. You don't want to jump from relationship to relationship.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's like a no-brainer,
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be in a relationship just because you feel lonely.
That's the end of the video. I don't know what to say after that. I don't know how to end the video. Outro, bye!
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Do we do a thumbnail? That's not even an hour. That's great.
That's your thumbnail.